Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Rocket.
And I'm Franco Dean.
And we're playing Final Fantasy IX.
I think we're getting to a point where we're finally going to get the ball rolling and get out there in the world.
Okay.
But first we got to get out of the evil forest and get our little secret items.
That's a safe. I want to get in the safe. What's in there?
No. Nope.
Oh, this is lit. No, it's a furnace. There's a box.
Throw the safe in the furnace.
I guess a safe in the furnace.
Yeah, throw a safe in the furnace. It'll make the ship go really fast.
Okay, all right. Burn the place down.
Back to the Future, but 2. Throw the nitro in the gas tank or whatever it was.
Oh yeah. Yep. Oh,
It'd be something like that.
I loved Back to the Future games. Movies. Although the Telltale game, there's a Back to the Future version.
No.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like a lot of the Telltale games, so.
I've played the Game of Thrones game.
I think that is the weakest one that they made.
Really?
Yeah.
It's the only one I've played.
I feel like that is the weakest one they've made. There is an illusion of choice there, because there's a lot of options that really don't matter.
See, I was wondering about that too, because like, would this just happen if I chose to do this?
Yep. So I've a friend of mine was talking about it, because I played it through it and didn't go back to see what happened if I chose something else.
That's about.
And he was not satisfied.
Yeah.
Did I just save twice?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be sure. What if you want to play the game twice?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I should rotate my saves. So, so we going back out? What are we doing?
Okay, so you don't have stick or heroin yet.
So I need to go back inside and...
Yeah, I think you guys have to grab them, and
Okay, because the one guy wouldn't let me in the room.
I think you have to get heroin first.
Heroin first, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I could be wrong about this, but
Yeah.
So there's sticks in there.
So I had a friend of mine, he went through and basically played through them again. And to see what would happen if he, chose the other option. And he was very disappointed in the result, that the branching paths weren't really branching paths.
Were there kind of like a hallway a circular hallway?
Yes, that would be a good. That would definitely be a good. And the thing is, it didn't really come up later. One of the choices he specifically said was they chose. You got to choose like which. So you're the little 12-year-old kid.
Yeah.
And you have to choose your what's the guy's name? The guy who basically works in your stead until you're old enough to take charge, right?
Oh, you get to choose who you're more or less who you listen to.
Yeah, but there's a term for that, and I can't remember what it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you pick one of two guys, and it doesn't matter who you pick because the person who picks is immediately taken out of the story. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. I actually remember that. Yeah.
Here's something we should talk about. Are we going to talk about spoilers for games that we're not playing right now?
Yeah.
So, obviously, spoilers for Final Fantasy IX.
Oh, dude.
We're playing it.
You've had 20 years.
Yeah.
I mean, or
True.
however long it was been.
Yeah, but, I mean, the Game of Thrones game has not been out that long, and people might still want to play it.
Yeah.
I suggest if you want to play those games, you should do that. They're still good. It's just that's the weakest of their games.
I remember getting it so I can play it more or less in front of my girlfriend. Like, okay, here's a side story. Maybe it'll be interesting. I don't know. What did Vivi say there?
He gave me a whole bunch of ellipses. I don't know. I was busy talking about Game of Thrones, so here still got.
Yeah, he's like, okay,
double ellipses. There we go. Any more? So let's go see if Stick is feeling better.
So okay, okay. So he's pretty depressed right now. So
don't know if I can find her.
Gathering context clues. You tell him that we're gonna find Garnet, and
I'm pretty sure we're gonna find her.
You don't know. Spoilers. Hello.
It'll be a short game. That's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. And you're already reminiscing about something that's happened.
Yeah. Let's have a flashback to 20 minutes ago.
This is very DBZ-like.
You know, gosh, I really dislike... That was one thing I hated about Naruto, was watching those episodes. Like, the first 5 minutes are a recap. And, like, I'm not watching it on broadcast. I'm watching it on Netflix. So I just watched the last episode 15 seconds before I started this episode. And the thing is that happens every episode, and there's no way to skip that.
I don't
other than fast forwarding, and you're like,
Recaps are fine if there's a sort of like there's a special episode, like a trilogy episode. Like, okay, here's this really special 3 episodes, which is very important. But after that, now I say DBZ because like I could have swore there was a time in the DBZ where one of the characters were reminiscing, and inside that reminiscing was another reminiscing.
A flashback within a flashback.
Yeah.
Wow. Flashback inception.
Yeah, flashception.
Oh. Good one.
Yeah.
Alright.
You want to play cards, Blank?
Do we?
No.
Oh. Can we?
I don't know, actually.
What's the button?
Square, so it would be blue.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
I'm physically having a look at his controller. Fucking Xbox controllers.
Yeah, they're great for what we're doing. Alright.
Okay, so I think you... Oh, so I think...
Now what?
What did Blank say?
Let's talk to him again.
Let's talk to him.
The boss is waiting for me, I think is what he said.
Yep, so go talk to the boss.
Okay. That was my fault. We get talking about stuff, and I lose focus. He's not here. Oh, what's this? Chest. Bronze.
I wonder who those are for.
I'm gonna say stick.
When it comes to like any RPG thing, I always prefer the roguish type of character.
You know, I will say that in most games, I do the same thing. Mostly because I feel like it allows you to explore all options of the game. If you look at like a game like Skyrim or Morrowind or Oblivion, if you're a rogue, you can break into anywhere. You can steal stuff. You have access to all these resources that just a dumb fighter wouldn't have. So at the same time, you're proficient enough to be able to be a pretty good fighter.
Well, I just like to be in the meat of things.
Oh,
hello.
I hit the button too fast. What was it?
It was 11 gil.
Oh.
I'm wearing glasses, but I can definitely see I can see at the speed of light.
All right. Speed of light. I see at the speed of light as well.
Yeah.
Too bad my brain does not process at the speed of light. So we are perceiving the world at 0.5 of a second behind what's actually happening. It's so weird to think about that.
Real life lag, man.
What is reality? All right. So
so the boss is actually downstairs.
Is he just sitting outside like, hello, let's fight?
So
this guy crying. I'm gonna die here. No, you're not. You're not gonna die here.
You're in the big ship, which probably has enough rations, and you have a team of people. Where is he? Because we checked everywhere, right? Or is he in the meeting room?
How do we get in the meeting room?
It's to the right.
To the right.
Alright, as soon as you go in there. Yeah, sorry.
Over here.
You know?
Oh, he's here now. Whoa, achoo. Oh no. Aku, you have a cold.
He has a very, pig-like design.
I'm wondering if that's part of his helmet? Or goggles?
No clue.
You've never seen him without it, right?
No.
Huh. I wonder what the art book looks like. Maybe that would give more insight to the character design.
I'm willing to bet that's just part of it's part of his body.
Okay. I mean, there's a lot of other animalistic features on other characters. So
if you did not like fairies, you would not have a bad time or a very good time playing this game. Yeah. If you liked furries, however,
I will say
break out the loop.
I'm I would say that I'm indifferent to that. I mean, sure, if I was approached by a very attractive looking furry, and things were propositioned, yes, I would be okay with what's happening.
I don't know that.
You don't know about all that?
Yeah, no.
You're the one who brought up lube. I'm just going the extra mile.
If you're down with it, you know, that's your thing. But if somebody came up to me with a fake towel on and a little nose stubble and ears, like, I'm a fox deep down inside. Like, you were a fox before you put that on. Now you're just creepy.
I don't know. Actually, wouldn't sound like that. It would actually sound more like... Because it's, the big mask. It's gonna muffle the voice stuff. Alright, so now we gotta talk to Heron first, because this is not gonna work.
No, you still have to talk to Baku.
I thought we just did.
Yeah, but he exited the room.
Where'd he go? Oh, he's out. I ran right by him.
Yeah. You have to read the text because... But basically what happened is...
But we're talking about such interesting things.
I know. So basically what's happening is you're making the decision to leave the ship to go find Dagger. Again, it's one of these points of conflict within this narrative that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So now he's pissed at you. Because you're abandoning your crew. Iron sword. You got a lot of swords for that guy.
Try it again, yes. Oh. Yes, I am going to try it again.
Yeah. Hey, if you're going to keep letting me steal from you, why not?
High potions.
Yeah.
Those are always nice. We'll upgrade. Regular.
I never liked the potion system in this game.
Yeah?
No. Or in Final Fantasy, I prefer a potion system which restores a percentage.
That makes sense. Alright. I can get behind that. Because eventually regular potions become worthless.
Yeah.
Yep, because they do so little. Nope, I gotcha.
And it's actually a lot of games.
No, it is. You're right.
Yeah, I think more games do fixed amounts than actual percentages.
It's weird because, you would think that would be just the norm now, percentages. Because, it would just be whatever your level is. But it's still one of those, I guess... There probably was some kind of psychological benefit to having different levels of potions. Because once you have a bunch of items and you start having this huge mass of treasure, basically.
Yeah, dude, you had to have 6 elixirs and never use them.
Yeah, but there are also people out there that never buy potions.
Yeah.
And they want to make sure that you have the right resources at hand. So if you use your potion, I'm not that kind of person. I actually hoard everything I get and try not to use anything.
I actually do recommend that in this game.
To hoard?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there we go. So, but
so you don't need to go anyway for the most part. And when you do, you'll get to the point where you no longer need a hoard, so you can just sell it. And
you got a big bass drum back there. It's a kettle drum.
Yeah. Well, there was a band on the stage, remember?
Timpani.
Yeah, timpani. What's the thing to the left?
To the left would be an organ. An organ. I was counting out all those ellipses. Seriously, no. I totally forgot to press the button.
Play me cards, bro?
Yeah, let's do it. Jeez.
Stick seems to me like somebody who is serious enough, but aloof enough to be like, yeah, I'll play cards.
You know what? I just want to point out that you naming him Butts with a Z and him always saying G's, they fit very well together. So, Butts sounds like the name of somebody that would say G's all the time.
Jeez. Oh, he calls him Rusty.
Adelbert. Adelbert.
Adelbert Stick, Captain of the Knights pretty dull, but I will never work with you conniving thieves.
I believe Stick would be the kind of person that would be up in arms about Pluto's degrade into being a planetoid instead of being a planet.
No! Facts matter not to me. For Pluto is always a planet and a puppy.
Yeah. Make no mistake. I'm only going with you to rescue the princess. I will deal with you personally when this is over.
Okay, that's convenient.
Whatever.
No, that's perfect, because that's...
Master?
I can only imagine if you're not Zidane, that you would just be annoyed by Zidane.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
He's plucky.
Yeah. We need Master Heroine's power.
Yeah.
Totally the line said right there. And then you go back in, Bella, because there's a treasure chest in there. And let you finally have access to the room.
Pick up the mallet, go boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, that would attract all the forest animals in nearby.
Might scare them off. Alright.
Well, they're like sand people. They scare off easily, but they will return. In greater numbers.
I wonder if they mean old Ben.
There's a site called Bad Lip Reading.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm very familiar with bad lip reading. Yeah.
And they've done a song with Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan. And I definitely have it on a CD now.
Nice.
So I'll go to work just listening to it, and whenever people were in the car with me, I was like, "What is this?" It's like, it's amazing. Like,
I think I've heard it. I can't recall now. Maybe I haven't.
yeah, I'm not gonna sing it, but please, Mr. Harold. So you got two grown adults saying, "No, I totally believe you can kick ass," and Heroine's like, "I don't know. Like, you literally shoot fire from your hands."
Okay. I'll try my best.
There was a Mr. Heroine. Oh yeah, this is cool.
I was wondering if whisper.
No, you've gotten further than this before.
No, I totally just I did not.
No, so you didn't even get the open world.
Wait, yes I did. I take it back. Yeah, I thought you meant I didn't remember that part. I thought you were speaking specifically about that part. I did not remember that dialogue.
Well, that's just a game mechanic.
Should I challenge these guys?
Hey, Symbol, you want to play cards?
Hey, you want to play some Tetra Master? It's pretty sweet. Come on.
No.
You gonna put those down, man? I mean, the song's over. You imagine, like, he's sitting there tumbling with the ship. He goes like, "I can't drop these symbols. These are my livelihood."
Maybe they're maybe they're like his binky. He has to carry him around, sort of like Linus. And he's got symbols.
Yeah. Hold him close.
That's right.
You never know when the music
They're
begins.
so cold and hard and sharp. It made me feel really good.
Kung Lao wants your number, buddy.
Full of crap.
I can only just sort of imagine Kung Lao on a musical piece.
Ain't my type.
So Butch tries to be a player, but I think Blink is just a player by nature.
Mm-hmm. He seems like the cool, aloof, kind of like, nah, brah, I'm alright.
See, man, I'm so cool, I don't even need to see. Because, blindfold over his eyes.
Are they over his eyes?
Yeah.
Don't forget set your abilities. Alright, so we should do that.
Yeah. Oh, and you can equip now. So.
How about never? Yeah. Abilities. So what we got here?
Bird killer, bug killer is going to be great here.
Bug. Alright.
Because you'll be fighting a lot of bugs.
Okay. Abilities. Equip.
Protect girls. You're not with any girls right now.
So don't do that.
Oh, you still can.
Free Gill. That's all I got.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave those off. Or should I go ahead and equip them just to
Go ahead.
PvP?
Go ahead. Protect girls. Flee Gill is pointless.
Okay.
You don't have to run away in this game.
And then
And
maybe
yeah.
equip.
You can equip items to them too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. That'll
So-
give them options. We don't have anything but the mage staff for him. I know that for sure.
Okay.
Okay, so something I want to point out. You see how he has leather hat and a mage staff?
And they both do the same thing.
They're both on fire. However, because you have more than one. So let's say you get 1 AP in a battle, you actually get 2 because you have 2 items that give you the same thing.
Oh, so it doubles the speed up.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm totally okay with that.
There's also a few abilities that double your AP increase and XP increase.
Nice. Now, if I were to use fire a bunch of times in a combat, will that actually increase the amount of AP I get?
Nope.
Okay. Got it. So it's not like use to learn, it's
Yeah.
basically just grind to learn.
There were other few options you had there.
I did?
So, like, your, I guess, third slot.
Huh?
Doesn't give you anything, but it gives you some stats.
Defense.
Leather
That's
shirt, silk shirt, and thunder.
fine. Ooh,
Yeah.
and,
Not too good where you currently are, but you don't have to do it later.
exactly.
You have an accessory slot, but I don't think you have any accessories right now.
Okay.
And
All right.
Hey.
Well, we're going to leave it here. I'm Rocket.
I'm Franco D.
Until next time.
Have a modern day.